All right, so this video is on how to use the Osmo Numbers. Remember, you need an Osmo base to start. You set that up by putting out the base part, putting your iPad right in that slot. Also for different size iPads, you just flip out that part, flip out this part, and then change the sides. And that will make it work for a smaller iPad. Put your iPad right in there. Put your mirror portion, because there is a little mirror in there. Put your mirror portion over the camera, and then click into we're doing numbers. I'm going to take a second to load. And we're going to hit play. So my niece was playing this earlier. She finished step 1 and 2. We're working on 3. This is for numbers 1 to 17, and this is working just on counting for right now. You can go back and repeat any level. So if you have a student that needs help with the smaller numbers, you can do that. And then if they need help with the larger numbers, like right now, there's 13, 15, 16, and 12 on the board. You're gonna put in any numbers that'll add to that number, and it'll pop the bubble. And what you're trying to do is create an ocean scene down below. So you can do that by getting to the fish that are up here, and you have to pop all the bubbles to get there. So we're at 13 right now. I'll pop 15, pop 16, pop 12, 15 again, 17, 13, and then I got a fish, 12, 16, 17, 15. Obviously, it's a lot easier for an adult to do this than it would be for a child. They would be working a little bit slower until they become experts at it. When you get to the bombs, it explodes everything that's around that. And then you get the boxes that'll pop open and either put out food, pebbles, plants to go to the bottom. And it tracks where you are in the level up here. It'll tell you about how much longer you have to do the level. And as you get deeper into this, it also has the option to have numbers, the actual numbers. So this will take you all the way up through division, or learning up through division. Right now we're only in the counting, so I can unfortunately only show you what the counting ones look like, but they are all fish-based or animal-based like this. So that's kind of how the number one works. They do give you the option to have 1, 2, or 5. So it does teach the kids the basic blocks of numbers that they can add with. So if a kid wants to make 5, they can either put out the 5 or put out a 2 and 3 1s. Or they could put out 2 2s and a 1. So it kind of teaches them different ways to add to different numbers, which is kind of nice. When you get to the end of a level, it either gives you the option to repeat the level or to go to the next level. And based on the size of your fish is how well you did during that round. So even though I got a new high score, if I'd fed my fish a little bit more, worked a little bit faster, my fish would have gotten bigger. So that's kind of how the number one works. It'll teach you how to play if you click in here for students that don't know how to play. And then there's also the option to restart your level or go back to level select, which will take you back to the options. And you can change out your profile. Right now I'm on the WACC profile. If I go into my profile, I'm a little bit farther. I'm in addition already. So I can show you an addition one. I'll show you an addition one. These are with the actual numbers. While it loads. So I have a 17, so you put out the 9 and the 8. The 9s do have a little line underneath them, much as the 6s do, to show the kids the difference between them. And now our fish look like pizzas, because this is the pizza one, which is kind of cool. And then there was a box that fell. That one gave us fish food, but our fish isn't eating it. He hasn't found it all the way over there, I guess. Gets us to 19. It'll explode that bomb. So hopefully we can get some of these boxes taken care of. And it does show you all the numbers you've added in. We'll typically show you kind of in the order that you put them in down here. So that's how the numbers game works for Osmo. I'm going to just get to the end of this level so we can see what it looks like when we get to the end of the counting levels, or the adding levels, sorry. And with this one you have all of the digits: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it does give you all of the digits to choose from. They do have to use them as addition for this one though. It's not like they can put up a 1 and a 9 and get to 19. They have to put up all the numbers that would add to get to 19. Almost to the end of the level. All right, I finished this level. Let's see how it turns out. I got the best score, my prize catch. But I didn't feed my fish to get any bigger, so they're only at that first one. So that's a little bit of how the numbers game works for Osmo.